and welcome back. I am Anastasia, the Oilymommy, and on this channel we talk about business tips and oil tricks for the busy mama. All right, so today we're talking about one of the top 10 oils that I highly recommend to be in your home. When you're getting started with essential oils, this is a great place to start, and that is On Guard. On Guard is known as the protective blend, and I also refer to it as the immune boosting blend because that's essentially what it does. It protects and it helps boost the immune system. This is a strong immunity, combats viral and bacterial threats to the body. Use this blend to keep your family healthy. This was written by an independent doctor. So killing germs and airborne pathogens. This is a great oil that you can use for just being in an atmosphere or around a lot of people, or during times where there's a lot of germs going around. I love to diffuse this oil inside of a diffuser. If you want to check out one of my videos talking all about diffusers and different kinds and how to use them and all that jazz, but just putting, you could do 5 to 10 drops inside of a diffuser this size and push the button and go. And this will diffuse. It will actually, I think you can see that steam, that mist, I'm sorry, coming off of it, but it will actually, using magnetic pulsation, it will break down those molecules inside of that blend, inside of On Guard, and it will push them out into the atmosphere, into the air, into the surroundings, so that it is doing two things. One, it's killing those germs and those airborne pathogens that are in the air, but also for those that are going to be breathing it in, it's going to be benefiting our body aromatically. So a great one for back to school, a great one if you have kids, a great one if just basically right now, the season that the world is in, this is just a great one to have on hand. So the story with On Guard is back in the day, during the times of the bubonic plague, there were robbers that used to, grave robbers, and they would take all the things they could off of the bodies that had passed away from the bubonic plague. Really sad, really horrible. But as the story goes, they didn't ever get sick. And the reason for that was they knew this old ancient rule that if you take cinnamon, because nothing can live in the presence of cinnamon, and clove, and you drench it inside of these bandanas, these cloths, putting it over their nose and mouth, they could, haha, the first mass, right? They could protect themselves against these bodies that were carrying the sickness. So that is where the ingredients for this blend came from. So this blend, yes, it's a proprietary blend with doTERRA, but this blend with these things inside of it, these ingredients, go back since before times of the bubonic plague. All right, so the main ingredients inside of here are wild orange, clove, cinnamon leaf, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And a way to describe this oil would be it's spicy, it's supportive, and it's warming. I love to use this blend for warming up my hands on cold nights, and also it works as twofold because it also can be a natural hand sanitizer that you can have because you have that clove and that cinnamon, and it just is naturally killing those germs on your hands. All right, a fun fact about just oils in general, and I am going to be doing an interview with my sister who happens to be an ER nurse and is currently pregnant, and she uses oils in her daily life as well as working with, you know, amazing doctors and nurses in her field. and she uses it as an additional protective measure in her life. But she's like, a lot of things, and she'll be talking about this too, but that people don't realize is that essential oils, the properties of plants, science has been studying that, and a lot of the drugs and the things that we have today are just synthetic replications of the chemistry compounds of those plants. So we saw that, oh, this plant naturally is an antifungal, antiseptic. Well, what if we took that in a stronger form and we synthetically replicated it in a lab, and then we could mass produce it, right? Because then we could push it out to more people. But it's been in, where we learned it from was nature. So there you go, little history lesson, whether you wanted that or not. All right, great ways to use this oil is going to be for seasonal immune boosting. You can diffuse it like I spoke about, or you can also take it in water or in a capsule. This is an oil that you are going to need to always use a carrier oil with if you're going to apply it topically. If you're diffusing it, no big deal. If you're taking it in a capsule to help just support the body, boost the immune system, no big deal doing it that way. But if you're going to apply it to your skin, because it carries hot oils inside of it, like cinnamon, which we have spoken about hot oils. If you haven't watched that video, please do watch that video because it's very helpful. But you're going to always dilute with a carrier oil. So I love fractionated coconut oil. I talk about why I love fractionated coconut oil. The quick part of why I love it is because the molecules don't drown out the oil. They just help increase the surface area and reduce the liftoff effect, because essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds that have an 80% liftoff. So that's a lot, that it's like the evaporation rate that it will be coming off the skin. And it helps decrease any type of sensitivity that you could have with having that hot oil of cinnamon inside of it. All right, another great way that you can use this oil is going to be for a sore throat, cough, cold sores, oral health, and you can also use it, like I was saying, just to help boost the immune system, or if you're dealing with autoimmune issues, this is a great supplement that you can use for your body. So, talking about using it as a supplement, because I said you can take it in a capsule, you can use it as a supplement, you can make a tea out of it for a sore throat. You have to make sure that it has a supplement facts on the bottle. All right, don't just be taking any oil and putting it in your mouth. And also, not all oils are made the same. Remember, the FDA does not regulate herbs, vitamins, essential oils, because those are things that come from the earth. So the Food and Drug Administration can't actually, relegate those things. So that also means, though, that anyone can say, oh, this oil is 100% blah, 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 and it is not. So you need to make sure that it has a supplement facts written on the bottle so that you know, yes, you can take that oil. It's intended for internal use. All right, so this one literally says on the bottle, for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of liquid. Or you can take it, like I was saying, in a vegetable capsule. They also just have the On Guard soft gels as well as On Guard beadlets, and I will give the beadlets to my kids when they're going to be around just a lot of germs, flying on planes, that kind of a thing, and I will take the soft gels usually for about 5 days, a couple of days before, during, and then after any type of travel or increased sickness in the area. All right. Another way you can use this oil, which is also such a great way because it is a natural antifungal, antibacterial, you can use it to to apply to surfaces to clean and cleanse surfaces. So as a natural cleaner. Now they have an On Guard cleaner, doTERRA does. I think it's like $14 for a bottle or $14.50, and you get 16 bottles of cleaner out of that, because it's concentrated, out of that one bottle. So that's a great economic savings to just have safe cleaners for your home. As a mom, that is something, and as a pet owner, that is something that's really important to me, not to have chemicals on surfaces where my kids will be eating or dogs will be licking and things like that. So you can make your own cleaner, or you can even drop a drop or two of this into your washing machine when you're washing your you're doing your laundry, or you could do it in your dishwasher when you're washing your dishes, or you can even create your own cleaner. So using 2 tablespoons of vinegar, a cup of distilled water, and 10 drops of On Guard, you can make your own all-purpose natural surface cleaner. So try that. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever used this blend, if you love this blend, if you found this to be helpful. I'm wanting to push these videos out because I just feel this need to push out the information that I have learned over the last decade, and to help empower you as a mama, as you're wanting to just maybe take more natural remedies and have a more holistic approach to your life, or maybe you just want to get rid of some of the toxins and chemicals that are in your home. So I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure that you go and subscribe to my channel if you want to get more content just like this, and ring that bell so that you'll get notified when I have new videos that come out. And as always, all you have to do is take the lid off your bottle. Until next time, guys.